Okay, we're going to take a look at Prep Test 87, Section 1, questions 18 through 23. So you should have Law Hub open to Prep Test 87. And we're informed that there's a charity assigning volunteers at a booth that it runs at a fair. And there are 3 days. So put the 3 days in, so clearly it's going to be order driven Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I know I have Thursday, and I have Friday, and I have Saturday. All right. Okay. And there are 5 volunteers being assigned LMNPQ. So I'm going to put them over each day. LMNPQ, LMNPQ, and LMNPQ. Okay, because that way it just makes it more visual to me, right? All right, but then what do I know? On each day, exactly 3 volunteers will work at the booth. So again, they're not making this challenging to draw. All right, so it's going to be, so that total is 9. All right. But presupposing they all get fills. Yeah, they do, right? So each day they're going to be 3. All right. And here are the conditions. No volunteer works every day. So it's a max of 2. So 2 times max. All right, got that? So that gives me 10 because there are 5 participants. So 10's the max here. And so what that means is 4 of the 5 go twice, 1 of them goes once. Okay. Now we have on any day that M works, L works. So that's if M, then L. And that's where we have this relationship of there are 10 openings, if you will, but only 9 places it can go. L has to participate twice because L doesn't need M needs L, right? So L will participate twice. If M participates twice, then L will participate twice anyway. But if M goes twice, then N, P, or Q can only go once. Only one of those 3 must go once. So I think what they're getting at here is if you see 2 M's, you're only going to see 1 N or 1 P or 1 Q. And if you see 1 M, you will see 2 N's, 2 P's, and 2 Q's. Okay. Now you're telling me that N works on Friday. All right, I got that. And you say to me, P does not work on Saturday. So I can take this P out. All right. And I'll take the N out because the N's there. Okay. So I want to work this as best I can. My eye goes to the Saturday because there are 3 positions, but only 4 possible occupants. So this is one where if you had caught on to this ML rule, there are only 2 possibilities for Saturday, which is one is that M is there, and one is that M is not there. So if M is there, L is there, and then this would be N or Q. If M's not there, then this is going to be L, N, Q. Okay. And now on the bottom hypothetical, N has been used twice, so there'll be no N on Thursday. So Thursday, I'll just write the 4 letters in, but basically it's LMPQ. Okay. So if you have the L and the M, you'd have either the P or the Q. And if you don't have the M, you have the LP and the Q. With respect again to this bottom hypothetical, if you look now and you just stop and think in this on Friday, where theoretically you could have L, M, like if you look at the 4 that are left, you got L, M, P, and Q. And this is only on the bottom hypothetical. But if you put the M there, if you make this M and L, then you've used up your L's, and you can't use the M. If you do this, if you put the M and the L there, you can't do another M because the M brings an L with it, and that gives you 3 L's. So if you did M and L here, you couldn't do M and L there. So I'm going to let it play out here, but since you can't have M and L on Friday, because that would require you to have M and L on Thursday, you can't do it because you'd end up with 3 L's. It follows from that there's no M here. Whoops, come back, little M. Here, you can't do M. You can't do L. Again, because you need an M somewhere, and it can't be here. So this is going to be NPQ. Which means over here, I have to have M and L with either P or Q. So that's quite the journey in terms of very subtle, I think, very subtle deductions to be made. Now, when I look at this again, and I look at Thursday, that can't be a Q, it's got to be a P. So here in this bottom hypothetical, you got it all worked out. Okay. And top hypotheticals are certainly going to make me do some work. So I'm ready. This would have taken some time to conceptualize. And again, it's not the end of the world if you don't make those deductions, but it's certainly going to help. It's certainly going to save time as we now turn to. Let me try question number 18 here and say, it's not really an orientation question. It's kind of close to an orientation question, but they don't want Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They just want Friday, Saturday. They want the assignment volunteers for Friday, Saturday. So, okay. And my first thing is that nobody works 3 days. So if I'm looking at that, you may not see it right away, but it's choice A, because there are 5 people, 3 each day, and A means that either L, M, or N is going to have to join P or Q on Thursday. So A is eliminated. And it's time consuming. You just got to be careful. B's okay, and C's okay, and D's okay, and E works. Okay. Next constraint. Yeah, where you have M, you have to have L. Okay, so I don't have to worry about A. And B, I'm fine. And C, I'm fine. And D, I'm fine, but E, I'm not fine. So E's gone. Then I say N's got to be on Friday. If I'm looking here at B, you don't have N on Friday. C is fine, and D is fine. And finally, P does not work on Saturday, and of course D has P on Saturday. So that's the answer. Okay, so we have choice C. Question number 19. If P works on Friday, then any of the following could be true except. So let's put P on Friday. We're just looking for a statement that must be false. So if I put P on Friday, I have it on the bottom hypothetical, but I'll put it up here on the top. Okay. And it says, which of the following must be false? A says L works on Friday. Well, that's not false because it's true in the bottom hypothetical and the top hypothetical. B, Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Saturday. Let me take that back. A says L works on Friday. So, the question there is, can you put L here? And, I don't see why not. You have two L's. And over on Monday, you just can't use the L, right? But you have M and P and Q. None of them are, they look pretty much all fine over there. So, not going to be the answer. Okay. Keep the P there. How about, does it have to be false that M works on Thursday? And the answer is no, because in the bottom hypothetical, we have M on Thursday. Does it have to be false that M works on Friday? And that has to be false. And it's kind of obvious, right? If you're not going down in order, you're saying, well, P's there, M can't be there because M's going to bring along the L. There's not enough room. So there, the answer is C, and you stop at C. You don't go past C. All right. Let's try number 20. If P works only one day, so we're not on the bottom hypothetical because P's working 2 days down there, right? But if P works one day, it goes to this deduction we made earlier, that one of the five goes once, and it's not L, L's going twice. And if P is the one who's going once, then M's got to go twice, right? And, this Friday, in that case, it cannot be M and L, because if you take M and L out on Friday, or if you try this, you're now done with M's, you're done with L's, you're done with N. Well, no, that's not true.